Hello everyone, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another product try on, although this is not a first impression because I've used these products several times and I am so excited to bring you my thoughts. So we're going to talk today about the newest Makeup by Mario products. I'm always down for a Makeup by Mario launch. I feel like the man can do no wrong. He just knows his stuff. So this was super exciting to me and I knew that I didn't want to even wait till the sale to pick these up. So I did pick up both products, the cream product and the powder, which are the Transforming Skin Enhancer and the Transforming Skin Perfector. We're going to put this on so that you can see how it works for me. We're going to talk this out so that if you've been debating whether either of these products is right for you, maybe this will help point you in the right direction. So if any of that is of interest to you and is going to be helpful, then just keep on watching. Okay, let's go through a few quick items. First of all, just my housekeeping item that I usually leave to the end. If you wouldn't mind giving this video a thumbs up, it helps me so much. And I just, from the heart, ask that you click on that like button. And if you are new, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Listen, full transparency, my posting has been a little more sporadic these days. Work, my full-time job has been consuming a lot of my time, but hopefully I can get back to my regularly scheduled programming here soon. But either way, I do hope that you like what you see and that you stick around for a bit and hit that subscribe button. So let's talk about these new products. If you are as excited as I am, then you are in the right place. So here we go. These two products, they were, well, I don't know if pricey or not. So just as an FYI, the Skin Enhancer was $30. The Skin Perfector, which is the powder, was $34. The Skin Enhancer, which is the cream, that's made in Italy, and the powder is made in Japan, which I thought was super interesting. Anyways, I would suggest if you're looking for how-tos on how to apply these, and we'll go through this in the demo just so that you have kind of high-level how-tos, but I definitely suggest hopping onto his social media and just checking out those tutorials. It makes a huge difference, and I have learned over the years that sometimes I just go in ham with like how I feel like a product should be used, and I'm like, oh, this doesn't work. Come to find out I was using it the wrong way, and so that was not the case with this. I knew how to use these right off the bat. We're going to talk about that. So let's go ahead and go into a couple of swatches. I also want to, here in a bit, as we get into final thoughts, tell you how this compares, or what I find to be the difference between this and the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin. What is this? It's like a balm. The Blurring Balm Powder, because I actually love, I'm one of the people who love this product very much. So that being said, let's go over a couple of real quick high-level items. As far as the cream product, it's a 3-in-1 tinted complexion balm that warms and nourishes with sheer coverage to even out the appearance of the skin tone, which definitely, it's almost like a bronzer, but not. So I had to really break that mindset that I feel like I'm using a cream bronzer, but you're really not. As far as the powder, it's a 3-in-1 powder to perfect, illuminate, and set makeup for a radiant glow with an airbrush effect on skin. And right off the bat, I will tell you that I do find that it gives me that airbrush type of look. So that's already just, I'm not gonna keep you in suspense as far as that goes. Okay, so that being said, let me give you a couple of quick swatches right now, and then we'll go into the demo so that you can see how this works. It's gonna be a quick demo because these products are so easy to use. So here is the cream. I did pick up light medium in the cream, and I figured, you know what? I typically go light on my cream bronzers, but I think this one's really meant to kind of melt into the skin. So that's what caused me to buy the light medium, which I'm very glad that I did. So this is light medium right here. For reference, if you do like the Danessa Myricks, here's what's crazy. This is considered to be her light medium shade. It's number 3. So do you see what I mean? Like getting into the mindset that this is a cream bronzer when it's not. But this right here is definitely more of a creamy consistency. And I, for reference, use this all over the face. So I love this product so much. So it's very clear that one is meant more for warming up the skin than the other. So that's that. In case you already have this one in that shade, that is what the difference looks like. Now, as far as the powder, I'm going to give you like an all over swatch because I don't go in with each one of these individually, just so that you're aware. Here's what the light looks like. I did not opt for the light medium. We'll go over that in the demo. I'll explain that to you why, but I opted for light. Powders that are even a tidge too deep for my skin tone do not give me a healthy look. So I opted for light medium in the cream, light in the powder, and this way they kind of offset each other. And I mean, could it get any better? All right, so let's go into the demo so that you can see me apply this, how I apply them, how I like to apply them for me. And you can take from it what you will. Hopefully it's somewhat helpful for you, and we'll come back for final thoughts after that. So let's get into these bad boys now, you guys. Okay, so this totally has, in all honesty, replaced my no makeup foundation days. Basically, no foundation when I use these products. So I'm gonna go in with the light medium in the Skin Enhancer. I felt like the light was probably gonna be a little too light. This one, I mean, this one adds a little bit of tan to your look. But anyways, this is what this bad boy looks like right here. And I am using my Fenty, what is this? The 125 face brush. I can never remember the name of this. Now, this product is not meant to be used all over the face. If you've already watched Mario's tutorials and his guidance on this, you know it's more for the perimeters of the face. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I don't like this as an all over face product. I've tried it. I'm not a fan. I like it exactly the way he says to use it, which is perimeter. So the outside or upper part of your forehead, whatever that's called, and then almost kind of doing a 3 like this. And then I do add a little bit to my nose, because if not, my nose stands out like a sore thumb. So just gonna go in and I'm just gonna start to grab. Now, the thing about this product is it's very blendable, buildable. I mean, if you go in with a little much, that is okay. It just literally melts into the skin. And it almost has like a balmy type of feel to it, like a gel balm type of feel. And I think that's what kind of makes it melt in, although I have some cream products that really do the same. So that being said, just going in with a little more and then going into the other side, I basically place down and pick up, place down and pick up. So I go in with this on my forehead. And do you see already the warmth that it has given my skin? Like literally transforms just, and a warmth, not like I tried too hard. I've told y'all, I think even in my last video, I don't like a product that makes it look like I tried too hard to bronze my face. And so again, picking up a little bit more, and now I'm going to do this little line right here, which again, I don't contour because it just ends up looking very muddy on me, but this product is so forgivable that it doesn't look muddy, it doesn't look, you know, messy. And this is where I struggle with the most. So I am going to just kind of fluff it out a little bit. And it looks like there's a shadow there. It looks like there's a little something. It looks like there's a glow or a like a warmth, but it doesn't look over the top ridiculous, you know? And then I do go in with a little bit down here because my chin can look a little pale. So I do that as well. Also, on my nose, just on the outsides right here. I'm not very detailed when it comes to like adding bronzer or contour to my nose. I don't go in with like the small detailer brush, and I just, you know, it's okay. Messy is fine with me. And so I do add some to my nose. Again, a little bit more to my chin here. Now let's do the other side. Again, kind of like I'm gonna do a 3 almost. You notice that? Like it's like that. So I'm just going to kind of blend this out. And this is me not really digging into the product. It's literally, you know, placing down, picking up a little more, and it is incredibly buildable. It's not over the top. It's not like I'm going to place down and be like, okay, I'm going to be sitting here for 5 minutes trying to work this in. And that is pretty much it. I also want to let you know, I do have concealer on my under eyes, and I just dropped my brush. Pick it up in a second. I have concealer on my under eyes. I did not set it. Sometimes I do, even going in with this product, I set my under eyes perfectly fine. And then I did spot conceal a little bit here on my smile lines because it gets really red there. And then I have this dot on my nose right now. That is it. I have nothing else on my face. So basically, the areas where I laid this product down, I have no other product aside from my lotion and my sunscreen. This is literally it. So here's what it looks like. and such a difference in the warmth and the life that it gave my face. So that's step one. Let me grab the powder so that we can do step two. Oh, hold on, let me pick up my brush. So then moving into the powder, I opted for light. Now granted, I know the recommendation is if you went in light medium with this product right here, then the light medium is the counterpart to that. I learned some time back that when it comes to powders, even a hint too deep for my skin tone, I do not like how it looks. And ever since then, I've been very careful with not buying a little too deep. So with that being said, I opted for the light, and I'm actually so glad that I did. So if you share my same skin tone, and you are of the same mindset that you don't like too deep of a powder. So for example, the Rare Beauty powder I had picked up in the light medium. I don't know, it almost just makes my face look a little crepey. It looks like I tried to go self-tan and I ended up orange or something. I don't know how to describe it except that I don't like it. So it was because of that I opted for the light. Also, the light medium, when I swatched it in store, I don't know what I just said. When I swatched it in store, it ran a little pink, which inside you can't tell as much. Once you go outside and you're in that natural light, and I looked at my hand, I was like, oof, so glad I opted for the light. So, and the light is exactly what I have been enjoying very much. No regrets. So I'm using just a regular fluffy powder brush. This is a Sephora powder brush from one of their holiday collections. And this is what the light looks like. It does look a little light when it comes to the bronze portion. No big deal for me because I already laid some of that warmth down. I like that this highlight, it is a little gold, but it's so subtle that you really can't tell. And I figured, again, with the deeper shades, I don't like a lot of gold. And then, of course, the translucent powder there. So I'm going to tell you also, I have seen people use these individually. I don't like to use them individually. On me, I don't like how it looks. I also don't like the tone of this highlight by itself. For me, it's an all or nothing kind of thing. So what I do is I honestly don't even swirl. Just going to be honest with you. I pick up just like that. I pat my brush in the same layout that it is here. And then what I do is I pack it into my brush by kind of like placing it on the cap, which makes the cap uber messy, but it is what it is. And then I literally do what I would do if I was setting my face with regular powder. Again, putting down, picking a little bit more up. Now this one I will tell you, I do put this all over my face, and he being Mario, I've seen him do the same thing where he goes like this, and that kind of covers it. I like it both ways, but I think a little bit more, I do like using it all over my face. That is also coming with the fact that I do like an all over glow on my face. And so given that this has some highlight, by my putting it all over my face, it's going to give a little bit more of a radiance, which some people I know don't like, and that's okay too. And that's why I think he uses this technique for the powder. Like I said, I go all over and I love how it looks. It's absolutely flawless. So I feel like, literally, I know, I'm having like a bad hair week. Do you remember in Princess Diaries where she's just having like a bad hair decade? I think that's what she says. I'm feeling that right now. I can't get it together when it comes to my hair. Okay, and then just gonna add a little more, and then I am gonna just even do the bottom of my chin, just so that there's no weirdness going on. But literally, that is it. That's how I apply these two products, and it's night and day the difference it gives as far as like more of a flawless look, filtered look almost, and then the warmth that first cream product brings to the face, so good. The fact that I opted for light, medium, and light, I feel like offset each other very nicely, and it leaves the tone just looking so good. And I didn't have to even use foundation. Literally only used a little bit of concealer because obviously this ain't gonna conceal my under eye circles. So went in with that. And then if you've got really problematic areas or really like a lot of redness that you need to just spot conceal, do that before you go in with that first cream product. And look, this is how it will stay until the end of the day. I'm not even joking. So it's crazy to me how two such simple products can give me this look. So good. Okay, my friends, so that being said, let's go into real quick final thoughts on this product. and then how it compares to the Yummy Skin for those of you wondering if it's the same. So I think you can already tell based on the demo, based on what I have said, that I really, really enjoy these products. Love them, and I see myself using them, especially throughout the summer when I'm looking for something quick, something light. And so as far as the cream product, which I get them confused, it's the Skin Enhancer. It took me a while, still to this day, I keep on thinking of it as a cream bronzer, and it's really not. It is just it's a cream product that helps warm up your complexion, add a little bit of life to the skin. This does just that. I find that it's easy to use. If I overdo it, it's so easy to blend out. It literally melts into my skin, doesn't sit over top. So when it melts, I can go in with another layer and it doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look like I tried too hard. And listen, for me, that I don't like to do this area because it looks muddy, it is so easy, so user-friendly. If you're like me, you are not expert level status when it comes to that cheek area for bronzing and or contouring. This is so perfect. So I love the ease of use. The price point I think is right in line with cream products in the market or on the market. So it is what it is there. It is $30 as mentioned, but so perfect, easy to use. Leave it to Makeup by Mario. Leave it to Mario to come out with such a good product. Now, compared to the Yummy Skin, for those of you who are wondering how similar they are in application, texture, look, they kind of, in a way, do the same, but not. It is actually very different. So this I do use all over my skin. I use it in a very light hand and I go all over, and it just adds that filter to where if I want to go in with foundation, it adds a layer of just airbrushed, it gives me a good, very airbrushed base. But if I want to use this on its own, it gives me that very minimal coverage, but evening everything out. The funny thing is, I've always thought this warms up my skin a little bit, but it's so funny because the difference in tones, it's like, oh wow, does this warm my skin up as much as as much as I thought it did. So they are in a way similar in that they're like perfecting your skin, but they're very, very different. So this is more for if you're wanting to go like a minimal kind of foundation route, but it's still going to even everything out. It's still going to look very airbrushed and flawless. You can build and go on with foundation for this. Not that you can't with the Makeup by Mario, honestly, but they are different. This one's also a lot creamier than the Makeup by Mario. This one has more of a balmy gel type of texture, but I would consider this more for warming up my face. I'm looking like I just came back from the Bahamas, you know, that kind of thing. So, so keep that in mind. Different, similar, but very different. And then the powder, you guys, I feel like it just kind of goes without say that these go together. Yeah, you could use one or the other, but for me, they are a pair. It's peanut butter to the jelly. You know what I mean? So this powder just is the icing on the cake. It just brings everything together. It's that last piece of the puzzle, pulls it all together. And I do like to use this all over my face. I don't like to do the perimeters like he does. Not that I don't like to, because it actually looks just as nice, but I prefer to go in all over the face. I don't separate them out. I tried that a couple times, just wasn't a fan. I like all or nothing, and I put it all over my face. I love the glow it gives. I love the perfected look that it gives. It looks so put together. How can two more minimalistic products look so good? So that being said, I love this powder too. I'm glad that I bought both of them because for me, I won't use one without the other. Now, lastly, I will tell you, if you're looking for something to cut your routine down, you're looking for more sleep in the morning, I don't know, you're just wanting to go to the grocery store but not run into everyone with that, you know, I look like a troll kind of face and hair, then this is what you need because it takes all of not even 5 minutes, takes all of 3 minutes, and you practically have everything done on your face. And if you want, add a little bit of highlight, add a little bit of blush. I've done that and it goes over so beautifully. So I love these products. And listen, these days I have been wanting that extra sleep. So these have kind of been a go-to. My foundations have been neglected ever since I purchased these products. Love, I think they are well worth the money. And if you are looking for those lighter, more natural type of makeup products, then this is something you definitely should look into. Okay, friends, so that being said, I just want to leave you with a very quick verse of the day. I can't press on it enough. Not to shove it down your throat, but to press on it from the sense of you need something consistent in your life, and Jesus is that consistency. So I just share the good news with you. Take from it what you will. But 2 Samuel 22:31 says, "As for God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is flawless. He is a shield for all who take refuge in him." How beautiful is that in a world that's so chaotic that I don't know, like it can cause a lot of anxiety. I am so honored to say that my hope, my refuge is Jesus. He is the one who's my protector, and I just could not live without him. All right, friends, thank you again for stopping by and hanging out with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Until the next one, stay well. Talk to you soon.